This season, I wanted to start things off with a bang. I really wanted our first trip of the year to be something we would remember.
You know, I've never really been to Hatfield-McCoy before, but I've heard so much from Luke and all the other guys around the shop. I knew I needed to go, and I was super excited to get out there this year.
I was really excited to take AJ to Hatfield-McCoy. He's never been. I just wanted to show him what I'd been talking about when I told him all these stories about how great the trails were, how great the people were. All the things that area of West Virginia is, I'd been talking up for the past year and a half, and I just wanted to show AJ what it was all about.
My name is Mike Pinkerton, and I grew up here in West Virginia, just a little further north of where we're at today. I grew up riding trails as a boy, and there was just something about getting back to nature. I love the fact that you could get out in the middle of the woods on a trail ride and feel like you were back in the middle of nowhere.
I've traveled to Hatfield-McCoy a number of times, and I've tried a bunch of different trail systems, and my favorite is really the Rockhouse trails. So for the first trip of this season, Rockhouse was really the only choice. Just the differences in the trails in the system really make for a wide range of experiences, and to me, that was really the only choice. Rockhouse was the one we had to travel to first.
The Rockhouse Trail System was one of the first trail systems developed as a part of Hatfield-McCoy Trails. So it's part of the beginning of Hatfield-McCoy Trail, and for any trail of the Hatfield-McCoy system, it's one of the most diverse and exciting places to ride.
My first impression of their trail system was that it's just plain amazing. I mean, you have so many different places to go and so many different scenes to see. The Rockhouse Trail System was really unique in the fact that you could go from high elevation all the way down to low creek beds and river crossings. While you're progressing those different elevations, you get into these really cool switchbacks where you're coming down a mountain and you're looking across at the guys that you're riding with and you're going, hey, where are they coming from? But you realize they're just a little ways behind you because you're going down so far into these cool cavernous mountain areas. It's really fun to ride there.
When I think of the Rockhouse Trail System, I think of diversity. This is a trail system that has it all. It has a large amount of mileage with 125 miles on the trails, and it's got everything for every type of rider.
So I looked at it last time, and I actually think I fell on one of the rocks. It was so slippery. Double black diamond. Where's AJ? AJ just sort of barreled into the double black without really thinking about it a whole lot. He can do it. I can do it.
It was an extremely steep grade with loose rocks, and you could see that it had washed out at one time and they'd try to fix it.
Last time I was here, that was a lot worse. I think they've done a lot of maintenance.
If you're a new rider, you'd probably require a new set of pants after that.
After we navigated this double black diamond and had sort of stood around for a while, we didn't really know what to expect next, what's coming up, and we kind of came around this corner, and all of a sudden the trail just literally opened up from a tight section into this huge, I would call a fire road.
All of us got on the gas and started almost playing a little cat and mouse, obviously doing that safely. I could see people out through the trees, and as they were, progressing around and going through the trails, I could catch just glimpses of ATVs, and I thought, wow, I better get on it.
This was the opportunity to just go fast. It was just go as hard as you want to go, hold it wide open if you can, if you're safe that way. And that's what we needed by that point in the day. An opportunity to just let loose a little bit. It was pretty cool driving right off the trailhead and then just heading right on through the town of Man to get back to our hotel.
Man is this beautiful town that's totally carved out of the mountains.
They've got this humongous rock cliff on either side.
You're just surrounded by nature and trailheads of some of the most amazing trails that you're ever going to find.
It really seems like the people in the town of Man have accepted ATVers as part of their community. And that is a really unique thing about Hatfield-McCoy. They appreciate you coming to their town and sharing in what their area has to offer. At the end of our day riding Rockhouse, it was really a nice treat to have a place to come back to like the Depot Lodge. The Depot Lodge itself is this really unique brick building kind of right in the middle of the town of Man. It's got all these license plates from people who've traveled there and told stories and left little bits of themselves. And it's the original train station from like 100 years ago that's been converted into this really cool lodge. We could sit out on the deck and just kind of chat, look over the river, and kind of check out the town from far away. And this place was top notch. It was really, really a nice way to spend an evening. So on this trip, we planned something a little extra. It's something I've never done before, and something I'm a little nervous about.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Lynn. I'll be the trip leader today. There's a risk of injury today on this trip that could lead to paralysis or death. You want to avoid that, so listen to your guide. Any outdoor activity has the potential for you to get hurt, so just do the common sense do's and don'ts out there, and you guys will have a good time. Any questions?
Checking out the new river with class 4 and 5 rapids, the sound, the bubbling water, these ginormous walls of water, it just blew my mind that we were gonna actually float down this and paddle down this in a raft. It seemed totally wrong. We paddled up to the first set of rapids from this glassy, calm water. I got pretty quickly convinced that I shouldn't be in this boat.
I could see the water rolling, I could see those waves rushing. I was expecting that we were gonna jump right off the top of that first wave.
It was really just a shock how aggressive the water was.
The water's all in the air and there's like this mist going on and you're thinking, oh man, are we upside down? Are we gonna come out of this? What's on the other side? And then all of a sudden it becomes calm. And you're like, whoa, I made it, I survived.
I don't think I had the confidence that I was gonna come out of this experience in one piece. After seeing the way the Songer Whitewater guides were in control of what was going on, I had nothing but confidence that the rest of the afternoon was gonna go great.
I knew that I was ready for that next set. I mean, your heart starts pumping, I can stay in the boat, I can do this, and you're just geared up and amped up to hit that next set of rapids. It was just an awesome time. I mean, the experience was great.
It wasn't out of control. It wasn't overtly dangerous. It was just really a fun time in the sun, in a beautiful river, enjoying West Virginia. Different part than I've ever enjoyed before.
If you've enjoyed this video, please subscribe to DIRT TRAX TV's YouTube channel so you never miss another update.